Hey, Otaku Kid here, giving you guys a review of BT12 cards. Yeah, gotta do this fast. First card, Dandelion, Dark Regulus effect, Limit Break 4, Vanguard plus 10,000 and gains the effect. If I'm not mistaken, it's choose 3 of your Dark Irregular rewards and they gain these following effects. They gain 1,000 for each, so we have 2 OP for Dark Regulus actually. 2 OP. That's all I could say, actually. Hit for high numbers, pretty good. Next up, Dark Irregulars. Master of the 5th Elements. His effect, Limit Break 4. When it's your turn, if you have 10 or more, during your turn, if you have 10 or more Dark Irregulars in your soul, it gets 3,000. So it's a 13k attacker, actually. His effect, Counterblast 1, when this unit attack hits the Vanguard, remember, when it hits the Vanguard. Counterblast 1, Soul Charge 3. So actually he has the same effect as Emblem Master, so yeah, nothing to say actually. Pretty good, pretty good addition to the Dark Regulus family. Next up, Break Ride for Pale Moon. Her effect, Limit Break 4. When a Pale Moon rides, that new unit gets 10,000 power and gains the following effects. Move 2 Pale Moon units into the soul and call 2 Pale Moon units out. How do I put it? It's pretty good for Pale Moon. I don't really use Pale Moon, and I've among my friends that play with me, I never or should I say from the start, I don't really understand Pale Moon mechanics, so I cannot really judge whether if this is good or not. Pale Moon players, you decide. So yeah, pretty good. So next card, Chelsea, Nightmare Door Chelsea. Her effect is Limit Break 4, Counterblast 2, and Persona Blast. Persona Blast. When this unit attacks the Vanguard and the battle ends, you may pay the cost. If you do, you may pay the cost. Yeah, if you do, from a soul, superior call 2 units from it. So yeah, pretty good actually for final push. Actually, everything is about final pushing. You can judge actually. When your opponent has a lot of cards left when you attack, don't use it lah. It's common sense lah. Don't use it when your opponent has a lot of cards in the hand. Don't try to push your way. It won't work actually. Next, the Link Jokers. Starter, Star Vader, Dusttail Unicorn effect. Forerunner, and the second effect, Counterblast 1, Moving Soul. If your opponent has already a card locked, you may pay the cost. If you do, lock another unit. So yeah, pretty good actually. Next one, Star Vader, Infinite Zero Dragon effect. Break Ride, new unit plus 10,000, and choose one of your opponent's front row and one of your opponent's back row, lock it. Yeah, very good. OP. Next, Dark Band Dragon. His effect, in Break 4, a special Counterblast 1. Choose one of your opponent's back row, lock it. So actually, these 3 cards, they combo off well. They combo off well. if you have these three on the field all together, you're basically locking your opponent's whole field actually. First off, break right, lock 2, 1 in the front, 1 in the back. His effect, combust 1, lock it. Lock 1 more, lock 3, effect, combust 1, move it in the soul. Move in the soul. Your opponent has already 3 locked, so you can activate its effect, lock 1 more. So you're basically locking 4. So pretty amazing of how Link Jokers could actually combo that well off. Now talking about lock, it means the card is face down and it ceases to exist on the field. You cannot intercept with it, you cannot replace it. If that's the only rearguard in your field and your vanguard has a lot of effect, its effect goes off. It cannot attack because you only have 1 rearguard left and it's locked. So it means it doesn't exist. So just cover it. It's just not there. So lot of activates, cannot attack unless for the next turn you call another unit out, which is of the same clan. Then the lot effect will go off. So not go off, I mean off. Yeah, as in off it, yeah. So speaking of which, we have the new unit for Gold Paladins, Wolf Fang Liberator Garmor. Effect is limit rate 4, a special combust 3, the top card, Superior Call, and if you have any more open spaces, you could call again without paying the combust 3 cost. To me, it's kind of situational. You might want to look at the situation first before using its effect. If you have only 1 open slot to call, obviously you wouldn't use it because it's a heavy cost. It's counterblast 3, so I doubt anyone would use it. For me, if I was playing Garmor, I would wait till desperate situations whereby I have nothing to call and I have a lot of open slots, then I will use its effect. To me, he's kind of a final push card actually. Final push, because if your opponent realizes that he or she destroys your whole field, they'll be, wow, I destroyed your whole field, what you gonna do next? Yeah. And then you use its effect, bring your whole field back, and they'll be like, what the? Yeah, so that's the basic reaction that all my friends give when I use this effect. But sometimes he's kind of bad, because I'm sorry, Go Paladin players, but sometimes he's just kind of situational, because at times when your triggers all stacked together and you use this effect, you're dead, because you'll be calling out triggers after triggers after triggers, which is actually bad. Actually, I would rather drive check a trigger than to call a trigger. It's only in desperate times when I call a trigger as boosters. So yeah, that's my opinion actually. So moving on, finally the last one, the Break Cross Ride for Glowing Sword. His name, Eraser, Eradicator, Glowing Saber Dragon Reverse. Yep, 3 new reverses cards are out. His effect, Break 4, Special Combust 2, lock 2 of your units, retire 2 of your opponent's rearguards, and this card gains 10,000 power. It's an active, so you can use it 2 times, but I wouldn't recommend it using in the early game. I would only recommend you to use it in the late game, because if you use it in the early game, you use 2 times, you're basically locking 4. You're locking 4 of your rearguards, which means you can't do anything for next turn actually. So yeah, it's for final pushes, or when your opponent misgrades and you know that he can do anything. So yeah, it's pretty good unit. pretty good, pretty good. So overall, set 12 introduces a lot of new cards and supports for clans that already existed or new clans that are coming out, like the Link Jokers that are new. A lot of supports are coming out for them. Their lock ability, their lock mechanism, 2 OP. Dark Regulars, new units that could power them up high, like this Brick Ride. Pillmans, keep on calling from the soul, keep on attacking. Go Paladins, revive you from the dead, basically, because, you know, dead as in the whole field is gone,